It is your boy Shelby. We back at it. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna come back up with another one. So let's talk about it. I got it all down. At some point, you realize life isn't asking you to be perfect. It's asking you to be aware. Aware of the patterns you keep calling fate. Aware of the pain you keep calling normal. Aware of the version of yourself you keep postponing. Most people don't fear failure. They fear the moment they can no longer blame anything else. Because once you see clearly, you're responsible for what you do next. Growth feels lonely. Not because you're better than others, but because you're no longer lying to yourself about in the same ways. You don't change at all at once. You change the day you stop negotiating with the truth. And here's the thought to sit with. If clarity is the cost of becoming who you were meant to be, what truth are you still avoiding? Spread love. To my generation, you know what I'm saying? And just words of motivation and obviously words of discipline and words of like interest. So bear with me. Nobody warns you that your healing feels like losing your old personality. The jokes don't land the same. The distractions stop working. The things that used to numb you start to feel like a bit more loud and unusual. We call it boredom. But it's really your mind rejecting a life that no longer fits. At some point, you realize you're not tired because you're doing too much. You're tired because you're avoiding the one thing that matters. So you scroll. You numb. You stay busy enough to never sit alone with the truth. Growth doesn't feel like motivation. It feels like discomfort with no applause. It feels like choosing change before it feels safe. Here's the thought that you must sit with. If silence makes you uncomfortable, what is it telling you? What is it trying to tell you? Most of the time, when we sit with silence, obviously we get a sense of boredom, but you don't get as inspired because you don't know what to do next. However, at the end of the time, you use your creativity and just basically go full throttle whatever it is you want to pursue in this life. So, to be inside, spread the love, spread the light. To the next one. Peace.